I saw your message that you're restarting your computer. I was like, I bet we're still gonna be the first two on, 100%.
That's
That
hilarious, man.
that shit's so funny, dude. It's like no matter what time we pick, it's got to happen like this. It's like a universe thing. Oh man, what's going on,
Yeah,
brother?
not a
What'd you
thing,
say?
man. I was asking you how you doing.
Oh, dude, doing well, man. Yeah, had a nice, pretty chill weekend. Got to recover a little bit. What are you eating?
Shrimp and potatoes, man. Shrimp and
Shrimp.
potatoes.
Dude, isn't that annoying when like you see somebody like for me it's clients, you see somebody at the same time every day or on a certain day and they ask you what you're eating and you're like, it's the same meal as it was
Yep.
last time.
Nothing changes.
It never
Nothing changes.
changes. Do you how on time are you? Like how on a schedule are you with your food? Is it the same time every meal every day pretty much?
Pretty much. I mean, give or take maybe what is my third usually my third meal can vary between like an hour or so.
Okay.
But pretty much everything's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I do things too.
It makes a difference.
What about training? Do you train at the same time every day?
Yep. So
Yeah.
today's gonna be one of those off days because I'm going
Oh,
to
it
the
is?
Astros game uh at 3:30. So it's either work out after the game, since well average baseball game is about 2.5 hours now. And I was
Yeah.
like, I might as well just knock it out early. So
Nice.
yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be pushing my third meal just a little bit,
Mm,
but it is.
got you. Oh, so you're training before the game?
Yeah. That way
Got
I can come back. That way I can come back, chill,
you.
and
Yeah.
be a typical guy and watch Monday Night Football.
Hell yeah, dude. Sweet.
And
What
just for all,
oh, go
I was
ahead.
gonna say this. I just want to say this because I want to make some enemies right now.
Yep, let's hear it.
For all the Cowboys fans, oh, I'm sorry, the Cowgirls fans, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Hell
I'm an
yeah,
Eagles
man.
baby. I'm an Eagles fan, baby.
Love it. Love it. I
But go
have I have no loyalty, so you can say whoever you want to, man.
ahead.
I haven't followed football for a couple of years. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So all things perfect. What's your ideal time of day to train?
4:30.
4:30? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's because it's literally been that for forever, even before bodybuilding. Because
Oh
it's
really?
always been, yep, it's always been work straight to the gym, everything. So
Got you.
I tried to do the morning thing. I mean, I had a full discussion with people like, well, it's way more productive to do it in the morning. I'm like, I agree because it does wake you up to have a
Hmm.
productive day.
Hmm.
But to the degree that we train, bro, my joints ain't ready.
Yeah.
My body's just not warmed up enough, just is like normalcy.
Hmm.
I can't get up and within 45 minutes expect myself to push the amount of weight that we pushed. It just
No.
won't work that way. It just I tried it. I gave it a what that mean 30 days, 30
Yeah.
days with a habit, whatever. No, that bitch did not work.
You're like day 31 was just as bad as day one.
I was like, I'm cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
dude. I think as bodybuilders, like training after you have at least two, three meals in you is kind of. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's essential because there are guys out there that'll train after their
Yeah.
first meal, or some people even train fasted, which is just insanity to me. Um, but yeah, man, I'm with you. Like, I can't imagine being ready before like noon, even. You know, it's crazy.
It's rough. It's rough. Kudos to the people that do it. You guys
Yeah.
got more willpower than we do.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're someone who's naturally energized in the morning and you don't really see a performance drop off or anything, uh,
Mm-hmm.
then there's really no reason not to, I guess. So, why did it just why did it just get dark all of a sudden? That was weird.
Bro, I don't bro, my both my screens was going like in and out like black and whatever it was doing. So I'm like,
Oh, really?
I thought I was about to shut down for a hot second. Because I was still hearing you. I was like, oh shit, can they see
You're
this?
like,
Okay,
oh, what's
good.
going on? Well, you're still recording so far, dude. The
Oh,
last episode was like the first one where there was zero recording
interrupted.
problems for you. Like you didn't cut out, you didn't freeze, you didn't move into slow mo at all. So that was great.
Well, we did have a not on me. It was perfect. My brother Josh though. Every time something important happened.
Oh, dude, that's right. Yeah, he made up for it for sure. And just like we thought it would be, it was so funny after the fact. What up, Milan?
Yo,
Oh,
what's up?
I can't hear you. Can you hear?
You're muted.
Yeah, no audio. Nope, still nothing. We were just talking about technical difficulties. This is perfect.
All right.
I don't have you muted, do I?
Oh,
No,
just removed it. Oh, was that you doing
no, I didn't. I didn't do nothing. Oh,
that? All right.
all right.
Should be
Let's.
back in a hot second.
She'll be back, I'm sure. Uh, shit. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. Just like we thought it would be. There was no freezing on the actual recording, so Josh would just keep talking, and then you and I, while he was talking, would be like, "Oh, he's frozen," to each other. It was really funny, man.
Like, and the people watching like, what are they talking
They're like,
about?
"What's going on?" I guess that's the one downside. I mean, it's cool that there's no freezing in the final product, but I guess that is the downside. Is if there is freezing for us, then it just looks silly.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we just don't react. We just sit here
It's gonna be
deadpan.
hard to react.
Yeah,
It's either that because it's gonna be like we just sit here.
yeah. We just pretend we can still hear him. Still,
Still nothing.
still no audio. That's so weird.
Oh,
Clearly, she can hear us.
right.
Uh, she's not muted.
Is your mic on?
Yeah, check your mic, maybe.
Yeah, like the settings.
Hmm. Here's Joshy. What's up, buddy?
What up? I'm just on time.
Yeah, dude.
Literally
Just
though.
10 minutes after. 10 minutes after.
Right.
Holy shit, I almost wore that shirt that Milan's wearing too, so.
Milan has no audio or she can hear us, I think. Yeah, she can hear us, but we can't hear her.
Do you know
okay.
sign language?
We're trying to figure it out.
We'll just
Milan, just
assume
get a
that she's
Sharpie and a
trying to
dry
say so
erase board.
everybody can. Yeah, we'll just assume what she's trying to say. We'll put words in her mouth for her.
Yeah, does anyone read lips?
Right.
We'll just get her canceled.
Mm-mm.
We'll just be like, yeah, right now she's saying she's shitting on this competitor.
Oh, sick. My Wi-Fi is going to be a pain in the ass.
Speaking of competitors, I figured we'd start with some updates.
Oh, she'll probably be back.
Hopefully she'll
Yep.
be back.
This will be number 2. This is our second try.
Yeah, that's so weird. She's not muted on my end. Okay. For starters, this looked really freaky. Shit. Dude, I swear, Tonio Burton's Instagram doesn't load half the time for me. It's just his. I know. All right, here, we'll start with a different tab.
That's what
Okay,
happened last week.
Did you talk shit? You talk shit about him? He blocked you?
That's what I'm saying, man. Did he block me? No, what do you guys think of this?
Am I good?
Yeah.
Now we
yeah.
Let's go. I figured it out.
success.
Oh, man.
What do you guys think of this
The
next
next guy.
guy? Yeah.
Is Nexzilla?
Yeah, so this guy was already famous on social media because his neck is freaking huge.
Yeah, it was him and skinny neck dude, the white boy whose neck was long as
Daddy
hell.
long neck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
But I guess he's moving over to the NPC/IFBB soon enough.
Dude, there's something like this
Yeah,
guy's
this
got the
guy's massive.
craziest legs, probably bigger than Big Rami's legs, for real.
Yeah,
What's his weight?
Where's that video of his legs?
It's with Larry Wheels, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's a good question, Milan. I'm not. Oh, this one I think. I'm not sure what he weighs.
780.
I love how it
Dude,
shows
look at
his
that
neck
neck measurement.
measurement,
His
but
neck is
like not his
20
weight.
inches.
I know. Like the neck is the most important thing. That's hilarious.
Social media is so funny.
I know.
No, yeah, I think Larry posted it, but it was like,
Larry posted it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
why
That's
he looks huge. Obviously, he'll get a pro card. How do you guys think he would do on a pro stage?
oh, I
well,
mean,
it
if he gets
depends on
peeled.
conditioning.
Yeah, if he gets
Yeah.
peeled,
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
I
He
mean, he can come
doesn't.
in. What's the guy's name?
He doesn't look like he's ever been like peel. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I
excuse
mean
me.
that I've
Which
seen.
that was the case with a lot of the IFBB elite guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay. Here we. I think this video. Yeah. Yeah. His legs, man, are freaking.
Yeah.
He's not even
He re-
favorably in the angle here.
He reminds me of like a
No.
larger Carlos Thomas Jr.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
I can see
I
that.
was trying to figure his name. Yeah, that's exactly what
Without the
he
shape.
Yeah,
So-
he reminds me of that.
I
Yep.
can see that. That's a good comparison for sure.
Them legs are
The
massive.
thing that's throwing me off, it's kind of same with, I believe Crizzo has this same, maybe not. It may not be Crizzo, but the forearms are just like not up to par with the rest of the arm at all.
That's true.
That's the only thing that I'm seeing that's off. Oh
And
man,
the
he makes
neck.
Larry look so small.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Isn't Larry doing a classic show soon?
Apparently
I have no
he
idea.
is.
Is he really?
Yeah, his coach is let's see. His coach visited my gym a while back and he was talking about it. I don't know.
Yeah,
when
I
he's
saw
supposed to
something
be.
about that on I think it might have been Nick Strength and Power.
He's he's not like a shape guy. He's pretty not I'm not talking about Larry. Nextzilla here.
Yeah,
He's not
not a.
he's pretty blocky. Like I don't think he has a wide waist. I mean, he does have kind of a wide waist, but his legs make up for it. His limbs make up for it. But if he gets peeled, man, he'll be freaky for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
That-
off rip right now, it's already freaky. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
them legs for sure are already over dominating. And y'all notice,
Yeah.
there's not one back pose in that man's entire thread.
hmm
That's a good point. Yeah, that's
It's
a good
all his
point.
neck. It's all his neck measurements.
And
And
different angles.
I'm sure he throws other measurements in there, but I'm sure that's on his TikTok or something. But yeah, not
Or
the
on
back.
And then I saw this freaking guy bringing up his wheels.
Relax.
Hell yeah. Look at that side leg, bro.
Yo,
Hey.
sick shirt, bro.
Oh, see? Hey, like mine saying, like, swag daddy, swag mommy's out here.
When
Yeah,
was oh,
dude.
this is a day ago. Nice.
We
Your
working.
legs, your legs have come up for sure, huh?
They working, man.
Hell yeah.
On the minimalist of things. They working.
Are you?
Post show's the best.
Yeah.
What's your leg training like right now, Ty?
Let's do 2 days, 2 days a week. One quad focus, one hamstring focus. I
Okay.
do what's the big changes right now is that I'm doing more pendulum squats
Okay.
instead of hacks, what I used to do. So more pendulum, lower feet, and then these leg presses, man, are like the variations of leg pressing that I've been doing right now is really fucking up my legs.
What
sure.
kind of leg pressing are you doing?
So I do that squat press, the one that kind of levers
Yep.
down.
Yep.
Those just work so much better. So I bring my feet all the way to the bottom, slightly out, 45-degree angles. My
Mhm.
heels are off the platform, go as deep as I can, and thoroughly I'm pretty much pushing off the balls of my feet.
Okay.
Just triggering nothing but quad.
Okay. Nice,
So
dude. Yeah, that's
2 sets of 20 of those bitches. Fucking sucks.
exactly. So is your heel actually off the sled of the leg press?
Yep.
That's exactly how I do it, man. I
Yep.
love that exercise. Love
Shit
that
burns.
exercise.
Literally in the program it says it's 2 sets of 20, but the second one is find a way to 20. So if I stop,
I love that.
Yeah.
and just get right back on, finish them reps up.
I love those kind of sets, especially on the leg press, dude, because you can just fucking bury yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Then there's
Easily.
this guy with some freakiness.
Dude,
Them
going-
Yeah,
boulders,
Josh, I
cuz.
was gonna ask you, is that
Yeah,
recent?
bro.
yeah, that was yesterday actually, or that was the day before yesterday.
Them
There's-
boulders, man.
200
Yeah,
grams
dude.
of dry oats making gains.
Dude, that's what's funny. That's what I was gonna say. So just because
Oh,
I've had
so-
so much going on with like moving and all this stuff, and then having to get caught back up with all my client stuff, I've got people that I've had in either practice peak week or actual peak week from this last weekend all the way from like probably 6 or 7 weekends from now. So I have
Mhm.
not been eating, and I've gone to the gym twice last week. But I just
shit.
get lean when that happens. So that's
Yeah,
just all
yeah.
that
I do
happens.
it.
Lean.
Dude, that's so funny. As soon as I saw that picture, I was like, oh, I bet he couldn't eat as much while he was moving, and now he's shredded. Like, I
Yeah.
just figured that was what
Yeah.
happened.
He's like
It's
6
so
weeks
weird. I
out
don't
right
know
now.
why. And then this other thing that I have a habit with doing when I like get really busy, this gotta stop. This is really bad. Anybody, if anybody relates to this, knock it off right now. I stop pinning. So like I
Oh,
don't adhere to my pin schedule correctly.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I pinned. Oh my God, my dog's playing. Hold on, real quick.
I recognize that pitter patter of dog feet.
yeah.
Right.
The zoomies.
Yes. The worst is when one of them grabs a squeaker.
Oh,
He
but
was
Trying to do something.
chasing his tail, and this is like a completely empty room that just echoes. But yeah, I think
I love it.
I pinned twice in the last 2.5 weeks. I'm gonna fix it today, so we're good. But
damn.
You're like, I'm making up for lost shots today.
Excuse me.
7
Oh.
cc, dude. I'm going up the
Holy.
syringes, 3 syringes. I'll just do all of it.
Oh my God. Do them all, dude. Do them all.
Violent test.
And final update. We can't not pull it up.
Right.
Boom.
Go with the hot
So-
tub song. Go ahead, girl.
So Milan, you're saying you say here to stay in bikini or not. Are you debating moving up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
looked
debating.
into it too.
Yeah,
Why?
I did.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I've had a lot of people try to I posted this one photo post Toronto when I like finally got to just eat and I just filled the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
And we took some I never take pictures post workout, and I posted it saying like as a joke because I like to troll people, saying
Mhm.
that I was gonna switch. And then after that, I had a lot of people ask me, but then I continued prepping for Vancouver, which meant I just kept shrinking.
Mm.
And then just seeing these pictures, like I actually hadn't seen these. I just got these sent to me from this was 3 days out of Van, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was 3 days out. And like I was like, you know what? If I could continue to add size, I don't see why
Mhm.
my shape wouldn't be it wouldn't be a good point choice.
Mhm.
But it would just take me a really long time. And I had this talk with somebody. I said, I think I'm just gonna train as if I'm gonna move up,
Okay.
but I won't. And I'll still stay in bikini until I know that it's time to like switch up.
Is it gonna
Yeah.
be
Because I think
figure
it'll
or
be a
wellness?
good look for bikini. Sorry?
Figure or wellness if you do move.
Oh. I mean, I feel as if genetically I would be better off to do figure because my upper body, like my shoulders, can really grow, and same with my back.
Mhm.
I get that from my dad, but I don't want to push that. So it's more of a challenge for me to push wellness because my legs are like 80% of my body. I have such a short torso, so they've been really hard to grow. So I want to take the most challenging, and that would be wellness.
I
So
like
I've
it.
actually just tried to downsize my upper body really right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that strategy because if you do all the things that you'd be doing anyway to move up, then your body will tell you when it's time, right?
Yeah. And I think
Yes.
it honestly would be a good look for bikini anyways if it were to be like my last year, since
Mm-hmm.
it is becoming more muscular. But seeing all of the Olympians this week, like being 4 weeks, what are we, 4 weeks out
Mm-hmm.
of the O?
Or
Three,
I was
yeah,
like,
under three.
yeah, 3. I'm like, this is a very different look than last year.
Mm.
Like, very different. So I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see.
Is
you
it
know,
so? How so is it different? Are they more muscular this year?
I would say they're not as conditioned.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like some of them are really not pushing that super peeled look, kind of
Yeah.
like skinny. Um, whereas other girls are. So like the
Huh.
rookies are super peeled, and then more like top 5, I noticed they're softer. So
Interesting. Okay.
that
I don't
is
know how it's gonna go.
as from your knowledge with the
Yeah.
previous shows, has there been any like consistent change in that regard? Like, are the more
Uh,
softer women starting to win, or
no. That's
oh
why it's
shit,
like,
Huh.
what's gonna happen? Yeah, they're going for
okay,
pretty peeled glutes, mainly. Full peeled glutes, very cap shoulders. Uh just harder, like way harder. So I'm really, really interested to see how this year is gonna go.
Mm.
we need
Cause,
we're gonna need Tyler
well,
to talk about it.
sorry?
I said we're gonna need Tyler to talk about it.
Yeah.
Jared.
He,
Team predictions because nobody ever does, and I think that
I actually, so I did a prediction video the other day, but we didn't jump into the bikini at all. Uh,
You should take the lead on it because I'm sure none of us are truly
I don't have
familiar
a I don't have a clue, but I would love to
I
do
was I was gonna
Don't
say you guys probably don't know much about, so we don't have to.
my girlfriend
And I
follows it
haven't
closely. I'm just going to mooch off of her knowledge of it.
I haven't really
it.
looked
Exactly.
into it as much. Like as much as I compete in bikini, I'm more of a fan of the open, and I'm becoming more of a fan of the classic. But the open has always been my 110,000% interest.
Mm.
So, and maybe that's why I haven't done as well as a bikini competitor. I don't know,
Hmm.
but my interest has been open. So, but based on what I know from bikini, I think I have an idea as to who is going to do well, and I have my top pick, which would be Maureen, who won last year. I really like her look, and
Mm.
she's also short like me. She's Asian. I'm half Asian.
Let's go short
It was like a
Asians.
cool win. Yeah. So
Right.
it was cool to see something like similar, right? So because it's kind of been all over the map since the beginning.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think she's gonna do really well. I think she might take it again. She's gonna have some people give her a run for the money, of course. But yeah, I'm interested to see that.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
just for educational purposes,
Yeah.
because we want to have the broad audience, see some
Okay.
things. Your top three, and Neil, if you can find those top three, and you educate us on their looks.
I'm on it.
Okay. So winner was Maureen Blanquisco. She is Filipino. Believe she was raised in Norway. But right now she's in California. So she's my number 1.
How do you spell her first name?
So it's Maureen and then BLANQ.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Yeah.
Got her.
Okay, so we're gonna bring her up.
Let's
We're
pull
gonna
Yeah.
her up.
find
She
some
is just
find
like
some photos and stuff.
she's like a genetic freak with somebody's work ethic who's insane.
Yeah.
So I've been watching her since she started her rookie year, which was like, I think even before I even started competing. So like
Mm.
2014, something like that. She's been in the game
Wow.
for a long time, but she didn't compete for a while.
Mm.
And then she came back on the circuit and she just was winning everything. And then she won the O last year. So
I accidentally
she's put
muted
on a
my
lot of
phone.
size.
Yeah, this is less than a year. This is 6 months apart right here. That's
Yeah.
nuts.
So
Right, like her legs all of her legs just blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they like she's definitely bringing more
Holy shit.
size, which she doesn't look huge, right?
Yeah.
But
No,
her shape, the shape is there. It's like that X
it's
frame
hard
shape.
with, when you see pictures of bikini girls, it's really hard to figure out their size too, because they when you're lean, you see a lot of definition and detail and lines, and it kind of leads somebody to believe they are bigger. But then if
Yeah.
you ever see a bikini competitor in person, they're very, very, very tiny.
Yeah. Like in normal clothes, she's not gonna look big, but
Yeah, like I think she's around my height because I'm 5'2", and I think she's around that. She may be a little bit shorter than me.
okay.
But if you can see in her legs, like she's very bubbly, but she doesn't have that crazy density in the quad when she hits the quad on her right leg there. You can see she doesn't really have much lines. She has a little bit of lines on the adductor part, on the inner part of her right leg that if we're flipped, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I were to
Yeah,
flip
like
it.
her right, yeah.
Yeah. And then fullness to the glute, but there's no like striations or crazy lines.
Sure.
I think she got a lot more detail and mass in the teardrop. Specifically, looks like that's really flat in the
Yeah.
first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think once like everybody, so Laura Lee kind of set a little bit of a standard for the quads in bikini last year. Not many bikini competitors had quads at all. So I think a lot of people kind of started hammering that, but Tyler did mention they want fullness to the quad, but they don't want any separation, especially when you're walking, which it's very hard to do. Very hard to do. And then they want like, I don't know if she has a back pose photo anywhere. But they want you to have separation, but not anything that's like etched out.
Was she the competitor that had the really controversial issue of having two coaches and not telling either one about the other?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, so last coach, but she was
That's-
being coached by another coach and she didn't tell him, and then it was all found out when it was like after she won and it had been posted and stuff. And the
Yeah,
coach that would
so
take care of things was tagged, and it was confusing for
she
people.
was being coached by Ricardo. I believe his name is Panin or whatever. He's like this top Brazilian coach. He coaches all the wellness girls. So like Franciel, he coaches her. Isa Pereira. And I know that she was with them for a bit. And I'm not too sure what happened. I'm gonna assume it was like a miscommunication thing. And sometimes when you're so close to a show, you start to panic. And I guess she had another person helping her out because she's in California, so I think she might have had somebody at that gym that was probably helping her, like in the last couple weeks. And then, yeah, I guess what happened was they thanked both of them, and then there was just like this confusion of who was she was with. But I'm like, but hey, paid out.
She won.
She won.
Like, yeah, she won.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah, exactly.
Coaches be like, "Hey, good job, brother." Good
yeah.
job.
Oh, there's a back pose one there.
There we go.
But this was like at 8 weeks out. Like
Yeah,
this is
5
a
weeks ago.
fucking awesome look at 8 weeks out.
Why is this not loading? Come on.
Come on.
Your
Do it
Instagram.
Instagram.
It's your Instagram.
Stop it.
Something's up with my Instagram, dude.
Like,
So
no
yeah, something's up
Tony
with my thing in general. But yeah, she's a top pick for sure. Just very beautiful shape, pretty muscle. And it's crazy because it's like it takes so much work to get the body that she has, but at the same time it's like nothing super crazy where there's like crazy graininess or like it's kind of hard to explain. It's more focusing on like different details as in like shape and just posing too.
Yeah.
See, there we go.
There we
Not
go.
overdoing too much. So yeah, her adductors are absolutely insane. Like when she's peeled, those things pop like crazy.
I definitely like the this little bit of like rounder, fuller look better. Like in that before and after we were just looking at, I like this look
Yeah.
better for sure,
Yeah.
personally. It's more like dramatic, more crazier X-frame, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like, in terms of condition, this is what like a bikini competitor would have looked like even on stage in like 2015, 2016 when Ashley Cole
Yeah.
Foster was winning. It was a very kind of smaller, softer look.
Mhm.
Obviously you wanted the glutes there, but not much upper body, a little bit of shoulder, and make sure you have a nice tight waist.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
So nowadays, like looking at this 8 weeks out right here,
Yeah.
how much more would you think she would need to come down from this to be stage ready by today's standards? Like, is she close here or no?
Oh yeah, I would say she
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Well, I've been watching her for so long, so I know how quick she changes.
Yeah.
And I know that she can come down a lot, but she was even saying, which I can relate to, is that she can't get like super super dry. It's just like
Mhm.
impossible for her. It's just like her Asian genetics, like we just don't get super peeled. So we have to usually go pretty low carb to get
Mhm.
a certain look to the muscle, but we still keep the fullness
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the
if
thing. A lot of
you don't drop
Asian
the water.
you're really round. It's not going to be a dense, grainy dryness. It's going to be more of like a polished roundness.
Yeah, and I
Mhm.
don't see, for me, going to Van, I got pretty peeled where I did feel like I had some graininess. I don't know if that's like the Caucasian in me, because like my hamstrings and even my glutes, I had I had striated glutes like a couple weeks out, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then I
Yeah.
couldn't really fill out enough to the point where I looked round and still
Okay.
kept the shape. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
So it's almost like you have to go so far to get the dryness that it's kind of like you can't pull back. Like you dig too big a hole to come out of, kind of thing.
Yeah, and like I've seen, so I don't know if you guys watch like John Jewett or No
Mhm.
Switch Fitness. So
Yep.
he was
Oh
saying
yeah.
with his bikini clients, it's best to even just kind of like really bring them down to the point where it's like you're not really refeeding or giving them cheat meals at all throughout the prep, and
Mhm.
then the week of just filling them like
Mm.
carb load the
Really?
shit out of them, and then just make everything try to pop.
Dude,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was
Yep.
completely oblivious. I had like
Yeah.
three friends that did bikini that train at my gym, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, y'all look like y'all ready at 5 weeks out. Like they're so
Yeah.
dry and so peeled. I'm like, y'all gotta
Mhm.
maintain this for another 3-4 weeks. Like shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Dude, that
So
was
that
me for like months. I was
God
dying. 100 pounds I was.
damn.
It's like I never
God.
want to see those numbers ever again.
so that's your pick for first, right, Milan?
Yes.
Who
Yeah.
you got second?
Who got second?
Yeah, who
I
do you
think.
got second?
Oh, my pick for first. Second, it's kind of hard because it's like we have who came second last year.
It was either
Was it?
Laura or Jen. Jen
It
Dory
was
slipped.
Jen. It was Jen. Then it was Ashley. Then it was Deraja.
Laura got top, like outside the top five tops.
Yeah, she got
sixth.
sixth.
Yeah.
She got sixth. But I think she's gonna do better this year.
It looks like
In
from what
terms
I've seen from what she posts is that, and this is again, I'm mooching off my girlfriend's knowledge on this because this is her category. She's
yeah.
definitely improved in a lot of the things that it looked like they wanted. She might have been a little bit too lean last year, and
Oh,
actually got pushed
definitely.
for that.
Yeah, so she went
Mhm.
into, I think we spoke about this last time. She went into the Arnold after the Olympia and she was 8 pounds up and she won against Maureen and Jen. So, but right now she looks like she's a little behind on condition in comparison to what I've seen her before, but I know that that's the look they wanted to bring. So I'll be interested to see how that plays out within the next couple weeks. But I think she can be neck and neck with Jen for second. But then again, you have Amy Delgado, who's been doing. Last year was her rookie year, and she placed top 10. I believe she got seventh next to
Mhm.
Laura Lee
Here,
at her first Olympia.
I just pulled up the list right here as far as
Oh,
like
okay.
the top 10
And
for
Amy has
last year.
done 5 pro shows this year, and she's won all 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
Damn.
A lot of the
So
bikini girls, they'll just like they stay in a condition through a full season. They'll do every show. You'll see that a lot of
Yeah.
times.
yeah. So she's definitely gonna be top 5, possibly even top 3 this year.
Damn.
And then there's a lot of new like rookies that have won or have gotten their Olympia qualification this year, who I think are very, very good. In terms of just like condition and shape and everything. So I think anybody can really jump in there. I think Ashley will be in there, of course. Ashley's never
Yeah.
not in the top 5. She always comes in how she needs to. So I think it'll be Maureen, Laura Lee, Jen, Amy, Ashley in the top 5.
Who? Oh, I found Laura Lee. Sweet.
Yeah.
Chop potatoes.
And it's crazy because when we go back to talking about, so when we talked about the Open and we talked about Samson and Andrew, and then we have Derek and Hottie, this is kind of like Laura Lee is very tall in comparison to Maureen. And then Jen is kind of like in the middle there.
I think
Like, I
Laura
believe
Lee's
Jen's like,
one of the taller people in the class in general, as far as what I could see.
she's very tall. I remember the first time I saw her in person and I was like, whoa, you're a lot taller than I thought. Maybe I'm just really short. I don't know. But yeah, very, very tall.
This was 2 weeks ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. A little bit of not quite as hard a look as Maureen at this point.
Not this year. Not this year.
Okay. Okay.
Last year, though, she was fucking peeled, but she also did, like, she was prepping for almost, like, a year or 2 straight.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was the one
Yeah.
that was doing all the shows back to back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Which is like
She
when
did the
you're bikini,
Olympia,
you should do it that way.
Then
You
she
just
did the
gotta-
Arnold. Then after the Arnold, she did Pittsburgh, New York,
Okay.
damn.
like, Chicago, like, all of these different ones, and she was winning all of them. And
She was
then,
like, show me the money.
yeah, and then she cut her season, like, close to the O. Then she did the O, and she ended up, I guess, like, she was too flat, and then did the Arnold after that, put on 8 pounds, and then she cut her season after the Arnold, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this question somebody asked her in her comments. If you are not going heavy, then how do you know how many reps to do?
I don't even know what the hell kind of question that is or what kind of answer you would even expect to get out of that. What does that mean?
Like, what?
I would just say as many as possible. What do
She's
you
Two
sitting on the
reps.
left side of the body just saying, I can
Yeah.
tell.
I do 2 reps, and then
Yeah.
I go home.
I think they're literally saying like, if you don't go heavy, then do you just stop?
Yeah,
Like,
do you
no,
just
you're
do like 12 reps in the
Actually,
end, or do you
that's
just
a-
go up to like 60? That is a good point
Right.
now that I think
That's-
about it. What
yeah,
would you
right.
do?
So,
What kind of workout is that?
so Milan, how do you train? Do you train to failure, like, or do you train to a number or a feeling?
Good question.
I like to train to failure, personally. I like to really push the workouts.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, I'll have days where I'm really focusing on just making sure every rep is perfect, of course, but that depends how I feel going in. And then other days I want to go in and just fucking destroy myself. Like, I don't really care. Like, put kind of form aside for some reps and just really bang them out. Because I'm like,
Those are the
that's
days
how
that
I.
like therapy at that point for sure. There's a different kind of workout that you're getting out of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, like, tearing my knee last year, working my way back up to certain lifts, I've had to make sure that I'm being conscious of how I'm moving the weight. But right now is focusing on moving the weight correctly with the right intensity, which I want a lot of intensity because I want to grow. And it's been kind of like tough for me to do that within the last year and a bit because my knee and my back. Before my knee, it was my back. Was when I went like paralyzed and I was out of the gym for like 8 months.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I try to push myself as much as I can. It's not pretty, but gotta get it done. I don't know how some of these girls do it though. I'll be honest. They do like the nice workout videos, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not me.
I don't think you can jive with the whole hostile mission statement if you don't train to failure, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't think
I
that
find
works.
a mild discomfort.
Yeah. Sacrifice with a few regrets, you know?
Oh, speaking of, did you guys, were
Well,
you
that's
guys
how I
able to
met
get any of
Fuad.
these shirts? Were these shirts still good for you guys when you
No,
tried that or no?
Nah, that one I
I
tried.
didn't get any.
Wait, what about the shirts?
These
I'll be able
ones,
to get some.
what is it, like donation?
Oh, yeah, the link didn't work no more, so I think they pulled them down.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yeah,
I'm actually surprised they did that.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
I
I
mean,
wasn't
maybe
sure how long they were gonna want to do it for anyway, but I want to go to his website and see if you can still get his other clothes that he was making, because he was making his own brand entirely, and I don't know if you can still get a hold of his clothing. I'd like to.
so I pulled up Machine Mentality, just his website, and it looks like you can still order, but they don't ship to the U.S.
Oh.
They only ship to the or at least when that's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong.
Huh.
Yeah, this
Milan, what was Jen's last name?
Dory.
Dory.
Dorie.
Got it. Okay. We'll pull up her as well.
So I've known Jen for so long. Her and I competed together here at the
Oh, no shit.
yeah, in the OPA when the CPA was the OPA. We had the same coach. We did nationals together. That's when she won. That's actually the same one that Quentin Araya won his
Okay.
pro card at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Oh, is she like one of the more notable bikini people? Like
Yeah, she got second.
faint, like more like
she
people
won
know her.
before. Yes, she won
Okay.
before Maureen.
Okay.
And she's always just been phenomenal throughout her whole career, and she's the sweetest human. Like she's so sweet. So yeah, I'm rooting for Jen, of course. Fellow Canadian. So
Hell yeah.
I think well, I mean Laura Lee is Canadian as well. But I just know Jen personally, so
Mm.
yeah. I really hope she can come out with either a win or top two against Maureen. I'm neck and neck with both of them. I think they're so awesome.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, is she with Mark Anthony?
Yeah, so Mark actually is Canadian too.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're married.
No shit.
Huh.
I had no idea. Cool.
Yeah.
They all look really good.
Yeah, very similar like structure, shape.
Mm-hmm. Seems like that top 5 is pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the open.
Yeah.
I
All right, guys.
actually might pay attention like thoroughly to the bikini now. Just
I know. Now I'm all
Just like-
interested. I'm like, oh shit, who's gonna take
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, man.
All right, I actually prepared.
Give us one more week. We'll come up with bikini predictions, but I definitely need to.
Josh.
Yeah, next week we'll be like, all right, I got my top 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here.
I need to consult my my bikini specialist girlfriend and of her picks,
right.
and then I'll know.
I actually prepared. I feel so organized today, guys. I actually prepared some questions
O'Neal.
to finish with
Oh,
today.
shit.
Oh
Yeah, just a handful. I figure they'll probably spark longer conversations, so I really only have 3 picked out. But for starters, I thought this was a cool question. I actually stole this, so I don't know if you guys watch It's Just Bodybuilding with Ron Partlow and Dusty Hanshaw at all.
I know Ron. personally,
Do
but
ya?
I don't watch his. Yeah, I
Okay.
do. He's fucking awesome guy.
He seems like the man.
He
Yeah.
is the nicest guy. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's great. But
Is
I
he
don't really
Canadian?
watch his podcast.
Mm.
What? Is he Canadian?
Yeah.
Ron,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how I know him. Come on, Josh.
Notice him, he's not. He means he's Canadian.
No, there's a lot of really nice people everywhere,
Mm.
especially in the UK.
No,
Especially
I
in the
bet.
UK. A lot of my friends from there are great.
So yeah, I've been.
Shout out James.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, I'd love to meet James. He seems like such a cool guy.
Yes.
Oh, he's awesome.
James is the kind of guy that I would most want to have a long conversation with, who I haven't yet, just because of the deep introspectiveness that he gets into, and that's a lot of the way that I think. Those are the kind of conversations that I really like to have.
He seems
Yeah,
like you could sit and talk to him for like 3 hours. You know.
He's very in tune with his emotions,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
like he's a great guy. Great guy.
Hell yeah.
Love
So
him
anyway,
lots.
the reason I brought up It's Just Bodybuilding is I stole this question from them. I've been watching a lot of their podcasts lately. For some reason, I just kind of missed it.
Yeah.
Probably because I was watching Bro Chat instead. But it's great. It's a really good podcast, and I stole this question that I thought was interesting. If you could attend any Mr. Olympia throughout history,
Oh,
obviously that you didn't attend, I don't know what all you guys have attended. What would you pick?
2023.
I know I'm like this year, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
this year.
I technically went to that Olympia, but I didn't actually go to the Olympia.
which one, Josh?
Last year's, I was there, but I wasn't there.
Oh,
I was there
same.
for my the amateur show was during the week. I left on Thursday, so after he competed on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I went last year, but I was just at the expo, and I live streamed the actual show.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was fun.
you kind of did what I did. I live streamed it when I got back home, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I was there. I was there a couple hours ago." But
Yeah. Here, I'll kick this one off, guys, because I actually picked out an answer ahead of time. Because I actually had to think about it. I think I would go with 1998, the first year that Ronnie won.
I was gonna say, if I'm not gonna pick 2023, I would love to see Ronnie in person.
Right?
Or even
That one
Dorian.
too, just the first year. Well, I would want to watch the first Olympia that Ronnie won specifically, just because you can imagine like
Hmm.
the reaction that got from everybody. This guy that's been placing out of the top 10 every single year consistently for I don't even remember
Yes.
how many years, because he's been competing for a while before he started to really like
Oh
get
yeah.
going. And then he just goes from like I don't remember, wasn't it just an immediate switch from like 12th place all the
I
way
think it
up
was
to
12th.
winning?
So in 1997, he placed ninth,
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought it was
and in
definitely the same.
1998, he won.
Yeah,
Wow.
see, isn't that just insane?
So to put that in perspective, who placed ninth last year?
Last year, that would have been ninth
It's
place.
Andrew.
Fuck. No.
It is Andrew.
Andrew
It
was
was-
8.
Raph
Oh,
was
okay.
10. Who was above Raph?
Yeah, who was ninth? Bonak?
No.
No.
Wow, why can't I think of that? That's going to irritate me.
It wasn't
Raph-
Crizzo, was it?
No,
No, Crystal was out of the top 10.
Rizzo
Yeah, he
was
was out.
beaten by one placing.
Here, I'm on it.
Yep.
Uh,
I'm over. I'm pulling
We're
it
It
up.
is
all on it.
Bonak. It is Bonak.
Oh shit, that really
Yeah.
sucks. Why do I
Okay, so that would be like Bonak this year winning.
Josh is like, no. It cannot be.
No way. He got his
Wow.
dyno taken. He shouldn't get ninth.
See what I did there? I was like, it's Andrew. It's Andrew.
Dude, in your defense, though, Bonak is not a ninth place guy. Like he's a
No,
top
that's
Yeah,
six.
like he's got second. He got
Yeah,
second the year Brandon.
Yeah.
that's
One.
crazy to think about.
The crazy thing about last year's Olympia is just there was so much going on. There were so many people that were that good that you really wouldn't think
Yeah.
that like when you're trying to think back on it, if you don't quite remember, Bonak is not somebody that you would have guessed being ninth if you don't remember. No way.
No, exactly. All right, so
He's been in the
I
game for so long.
got 1998. Is that what you're picking too, Josh?
I'm trying to debate because there's three things that I want to base it off of. So number one is it's the same reason that and this is what one of my things is. I have like three that I would pick. That would be one of them. But
Yeah.
I would want to see actually, I got it. I got it. I don't remember what year it is, but it's the controversial win between Dorian Yates and Nasser. That's what I want to see because Nasser's one of my favorite bodybuilders. He's my favorite bodybuilder
Okay.
in that era specifically, and a lot of people say that he should have won. I'd also like to see somebody like Dorian Yates in person. That's another thing that like
I
everybody
met
kind of
him
talks about
once.
it. You want to be able to see him in person. You met him, we're tired.
I did.
Yeah,
He
Still
was
no.
counts.
sick.
But yeah, no, I want to see
That
that specifically, and then if it wouldn't be that one, it would be probably Ian's first Olympia that he got seventh place at. Not his first Olympia, but the first time he
okay.
got seventh place. I'd want to see that just because he's another competitor that's a lot like Dorian, where people just talk about how different it is to see in person. So,
So that was 1997, Josh, and I think
well, I
20.
didn't even. So I'll be at the Olympia watching 1 year before you.
Yeah, right. And then I think 2020 was his first year. He placed seventh. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then that was when he beat Hunter. Hunter was eighth.
Yeah.
Wow, that was the
That was
first.
after that was the redemption. That was he did Tampa, took
Yeah,
second to Hunter, then he did New York, and then he did the Olympia and then beat him. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Tyler Milan, what are you picking?
I got three. I'm gonna have to go for three because
Okay.
this the first one's obvious, but they all gonna agree. The 1998 one when Ronnie runs his first. So I'm with that.
Yeah.
Second one is gonna be the '06 battle between Ronnie and Jay Cutler because I'm a big fan of rivalries.
Mhm.
I want to see that. Like I was
Yeah,
like just a sidestep. Now that E Banks and Brandon Hendrickson or whatever that they
uh-huh.
actually now have a battle. I love those things because you can see that translate through the entirety of a year. I love that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
then obviously going off the battle trend, that Phil Heath and Kai Green.
Yeah.
You like just to be there to see that like
yeah,
they
dude.
might throw hands. I like that. That type of energy is like that's dog. I like that.
Yeah. I'm also tempted to say 2011, which is the
Mhm.
first year Phil won, because
Yeah, you
yeah,
just took the words out. I was just literally looking at all
just to
the
see
years and
just to see Phil go up against Jay and take out the champ, like that
Yeah.
Mhm.
must have been wild to
because
see
I
for
saw
sure.
I saw Phil his last year in
Oh, you
person,
did?
Mhm.
and I was like, whoa, because I was like, I couldn't imagine this guy in his prime,
Yeah.
like absolutely insane.
Hey,
Was that
what?
But
2020?
2020, yeah,
Okay.
and that was Dexter's last year too. He was one of my favorites.
I like
Oh yeah.
Dexter.
I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
really like Dexter.
yeah,
It'd be also kind of cool to see the Olympia that Dexter won, 2008,
yeah.
Yeah.
just because that was probably like a wild year too.
Oh yeah. It's hard to
Uh,
pick. Hard to pick, really.
What
it
I can't
is
remember.
hard.
There was what year was it when it was like five, like the top five or top five. Three of them had won Mr. Olympia, or four of them had won Mr. Olympia. And it was a crazy time. Can't remember what year that was. But I want
Yeah.
to say it was.
Oh
What
no,
was
but I believe that
It must have been after 2008 then.
last year's Olympia had the most Mr. Olympias in it at one
last
time, I
year?
think, too, though. Wasn't it?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
Last
I
year's
guess that made. I
It
guess
was
that
either
made.
last, I don't remember now that I think about it.
No, it had to have been 2020, right? Because Phil
There
was
was
back.
there was Phil, Brandon, Dexter, um,
Rami, that was his first year he won.
Phil, Brandon,
Yeah.
Dexter, Rami. I guess if he won that one, then he would count as being in the Olympia in that lineup.
Yeah.
Who else was in that lineup? There was more than that, though.
Huh.
Unless I'm just wrong. I'm probably just wrong.
It sounds about right.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Because last year it just would have been Hottie, Brandon, Rami.
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What year did they do challenge rounds in? That's the Olympia I want to go see. They used to do challenge rounds and
Yeah, dude. I would love to see a challenge round.
I would like to see that. They need to bring something like that back. That's like super entertaining.
Tyler and Milan, do you know what that is?
No.
They would do like one pose, right, Josh?
Yeah, so like what they would pick. So let's
Just
say
fight to the
yeah.
death.
Yeah, they would just beat the shit out of each other.
Guys, they would go ahead, they'd pick who they want to do what against. So I think it's like they pick I'm trying to
Like
think of a specific example because anybody who would pick Ronnie would pick side tricep because they would win it.
right.
So like it would be like that, and then you accumulate your points like
Savage.
throughout the entirety of it. Yeah, but like you just do one pose, you got to pick one pose against
So it's
that
like
person.
pose for pose.
Yeah, but yeah, so you'd
So
have
if
like
you were
go up there, he'd call out Ronnie Coleman, they'd do side tricep, Kevin would win,
Oh,
and then
okay.
Ronnie would be out there, and then he'd call out somebody else, and he would do most muscular, and then he would
Oh, that's
win.
cool.
Like yeah, it would go like that.
and then it actually affected your overall score in the show, right?
I don't think so, and if it did, it wasn't a dramatic enough amount because there
Oh,
was like challenge rounds that Ronnie Coleman didn't win, but everybody's still like it's fucking Ronnie Coleman.
I
oh, okay.
actually did not know
Okay.
that they did that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
that
had
was
no
a cool
clue.
time.
That's
Um,
cool though, just for entertainment. I like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I think that they should do more stuff like that. I
I
think
think
that'd
they
be
should give each other swords and just sword fight.
so hard, dude.
That would be sick.
Gladiators. Gladiators.
There's this thing.
Yeah.
We do
Literally.
this here at FitLog or FitLog. What the hell? Okay, so FitCon here in May. They did it. They do it every
You
year.
call it Fit Locker?
No, I call it FitLog for
Fit
some
log.
reason.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
But they do it every year. I don't remember what they call it, but it's just that it's at FitCon, and it's just this thing. They have all these guys. They dress up in legitimate knight armor, literal armor with like actual like they're all dull, but there's maces and broadswords and stuff.
Yeah.
And all they do is they go in their corners, they run into each other, and they just fucking go off.
I love that.
And somebody
wanna do
almost
that.
died
That
like
sounds
it last
awesome.
year.
Oh.
But this is how hardcore it is. So the guy like I don't know what it was. He almost died. They had to like resuscitate him and stuff, and then he got taken away. Like he was fine. He ended up being okay. He did, but like the people at the show, they're like, yeah, this hasn't happened here in the States yet, but this happens in other countries all the time when we do this stuff, and like people die
Damn, dude.
ever, and then they just take him off, and we just keep going.
who's
That was
that?
like a, did you guys watch the Netflix documentary on the American Warriors or that show?
Mm-mm.
No?
No,
It's American Gladiators.
That's
Like
what it's
how
called.
that
Yeah,
show
yeah.
started.
But how it started? No, I did not
Yeah,
see that.
dude, they used to do auditions of like you would like power slam somebody on like a concrete floor.
The
Fuck.
They
fuck?
had no equipment. Yeah, they would do like sprinting, fucking tackle each other on like pavement. People would like
Oh.
break their arm and like yeah, it was crazy shit.
No, thanks. Jesus.
Yeah.
Actually, that sounds like a good time back in middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Back when your bones like couldn't break because they were rust.
Yeah.
I'm
literally
okay.
when you're younger, your bones bend and shit. Like when I broke my arm when I was a kid, it didn't actually break. It just like curved.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay, this next question I actually came up with myself. If you were offered lifetime free coaching by Hani Rambod, Chris Aceto, Milo
Ooh.
Sarchev, Matt Jansen, and Chad Nichols, who are you going with?
Honey. Easy.
I like that. I like that answer.
I'm trying to think of like the specific coaching style between all of them that would fit me best.
That's the trick, right?
Same,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I'm stuck between Honey and Matt because I'm familiar
Yeah.
with the intricacies of both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Matt is your coach's coach, right? So he probably borrows a lot from Matt, I would
That was
imagine.
me
Yeah.
when I was with Julian. Julian's coach is Matt.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of like
So-
I'm familiar and comfortable with that style. It's
Or-
more the
There's
trend of like
names missing from there, I believe, though. Like I'd said the other time, I said Neil Hill isn't on that list of people that you could choose from. And then Abdullah, and
I
then
wouldn't put them in the same category.
Like I say, come on,
You
Neil.
would
What the
put
fuck?
Neil
You're missing
Hill
all
is-
these guys. Josh can't pick.
I mean, Hadi's got like 10 Olympians, dude.
Yeah.
Neil Hill's got Flex Lewis, you know?
Neil Hill's got Flex Lewis. He had William Bonac a lot of the beginning of his career when he was coming up. He had
Yeah.
no, he had a lot of good guys. I'd have to think about it, but damn.
I mean, those are great coaches, but I would say those are like tier two.
what about
and I
Patrick
would-
Tour?
Tier two.
Fuck.
Yeah.
was
I
gonna
would
say-
not put Patrick Tour up there with Hani. or
No,
Chris Aceto.
no, but I would
Yeah.
put Patrick Tour up there with Matt Jansen.
Not in consistency.
I guess
Yeah.
that's what you're thinking.
I
Yeah.
guess in record, yeah,
Well,
they're
because Jensen's still technically newer,
yes,
so
that's true. I guess I mean, just given how consistent he is and how high his guys have placed the last few years is mainly
I was
why.
gonna say with the last few
I would
years, yeah.
say
Yeah.
then for me, I would say I would do Milos as long as he doesn't make me use insulin.
Okay.
you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of Milos because he's.
I love Milos.
It's
The
so
I love
important
Milos too.
What
Dude,
I want
honestly,
is somebody that's going to be like, this is why I said Patrick Tor if he was going to be an option, is because for me,
yeah.
I'm like 100% or 0%. That's why I kind of fell off like this last week, just having a lot of shit going on. I'm
Yeah.
100% or 0%. Patrick's 100% guy, no cheat meals, nothing like that. So
Yeah.
is Milos. Milos is like, yeah, he'll allow it, but like obviously he doesn't really. He's the way that he puts it is like, it's just if you want to be 110% better than everybody else, then you have to do things 110% perfectly. So like, sure, have a cheat meal, but you'll be better if you don't, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
just mindset. I feel
Well, I
like
think Hani's like that too, though. Hani's like that. Yeah, he's very much like. Well, the reason why I picked him is because he's also not only good at the physical part
Mhm.
of coaching, but the mental part of it. Like he
yeah, mental's
knows.
important too, but
Yeah,
I feel like I can self
depends on
mentally.
the athlete for sure.
Yeah, I
Sure.
can guide myself mentally. I don't have a problem with that. I just want somebody that's going to tell me what to do as far as this is what you eat and this is how you like this is your training split, and then I can interpret that however I want to, and I would want the relationship to be
Excuse me.
mainly nutritional, where like they just like, okay, this is your meals, go ahead and just eat this every week. Okay, cool, I'll be a robot. And then this is your training plan. As long as you do stuff in a similar movement pattern, then you kind of know what to do from here. Just this is what you got. That's what I want. I don't want people that are going to be like, do this if it fits your macros, whatever the fuck. Like, make your meal plan, this and that. Like, oh, if you want to substitute this carb source this day, that's fine. I don't fuck with that. I don't want to do it.
I feel like if they're asking questions in order to like build a partnership and then for you to actually understand your body, like I feel like that's important. Where he gives
Yeah,
you the
for
option,
sure.
like, hey, just prime example, hey, how's rice digesting or whatever, and you like, a couple days.
How are
this,
those?
that,
How are
then-
those grits going?
Yeah.
Are you wise? How's that
What kind of
oatmeal?
that?
Yeah.
It's going well though, man. It's going well.
Here, let's make the question more interesting. Pick
Yeah.
one for your off season and pick one for a prep.
Oh,
You can
okay. Off
Yeah.
season, Matt Jensen. On in season,
Okay.
What's
Hottie.
What's Matt's off-season approach like?
Hmm?
What's Matt's off-season approach kind of like?
Pretty much. So for it, it's you push, you pull back, you push, you pull back. You have one cheat meal a week. Obviously, you're not going off the rails, but if you want a snack here and there, you can have it. And this is it's pretty much of a scope
Yeah.
without it really being pushed on.
As long as you get all your meals in and everything, if you want something on top of that, whatever, not a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
like just be cognizant. We're still having conversations. We're tracking like let us up fruits right now. Your body seems to be responding to more fruit carbs than
Mhm.
actual like carbs. So it's like those type of things where you're planning, picking, and choosing as you're getting closer to the prep. That's kind of what we've done at least last season.
I want to find. Okay, so damn, I got to remember, dude. Is it Chris Aceto or Chad Nichols, the one that likes to push you down really fucking hard all week and then give you a free day?
Chad.
I think it's
Chad?
Chad. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what I want in prep. I just changed my mind. That's perfect for prep. Because that's the only way that I can do like a cheat meal or a refeed and not feel guilty is if I'm suffering my ass off the whole entire like. I
Yeah.
want to suffer 6 days out of 7. That would be fine by me. That's kind of what I prefer to do. I want to.
That was Fuad's favorite prep.
I really do like it that way for some reason. I don't know why. It just is something that like mentally I can really get behind because, like I said, I'm all or nothing. So if I'm going to be all or nothing, if a coach tries to give me a cheat meal or an off like something like that, and everything else has been kind of like moderate to normal, how you would do a normal prep, I would want somebody to really just fuck me up for 6 days, push me down as hard as I can, make me feel like shit, make me suffer for whatever reason. I really like to like operate that way, and then give me a day off, and then I'll eat whatever the fuck I want, and then we'll go right back to it. That gives me that 100% and then that 0%, all within my entire prep throughout the whole week.
I like it.
But for
No,
off season,
that's-
I don't really care that much.
What are you picking, Milan?
Honey for on season, off season. Like if I have to pick another, it'd probably be Milos.
Those are
Yeah.
oh, you just stole my answer. I think Milos is like not always 100% consistent with the peak, right? Depending on the guy.
Yeah.
But he frickin' just mutates people in the off season, dude.
That's
Yeah.
a good point.
Samson's a prime example.
Yeah.
Regan, same thing. Like he just puts muscle on these guys.
Yeah.
So I would love to see what a
What
year
goes on.
with Milos protocols would do to me.
Yeah. So
And then,
I would say Milos off season then too. Chad prep
Yeah.
is off season.
but then not the opposite of what Josh said. Like, give me all the insulin. Like, fucking, give me the whole protocol.
I knew you were gonna say
Let's
that.
see what happens.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And then I would prep with.
Dude, I already make too much of
And
it.
then, yeah, that's a good point. In your case, he probably wouldn't give you insulin. And then I would prep with Hani because I feel like he's just so freaking consistent. I don't think he's ever brought someone in off, like, ever
Yeah.
that I can think of, you know?
He's like he perfects his craft. And
He's
his
got it really
craft
dialed in for
is
sure.
coaching.
He has a very specific peak that all of his athletes, you can kind of tell by the way that they look that was a Hani peak.
Agreed, yeah.
Like he's got his own formula that works for him and his athletes, what he does, and I think it's a lot that has to do with, okay, this is going to overcomplicate everything, so I don't want anybody listening that's going to overcomplicate things, don't fucking think too hard. But the reason this question wouldn't work and the reason we wouldn't be able to pick a coach off and off on season is because the reason that Hani's preps are the way that they are is because of a period of working with him through people getting used to everything that he does. It's all accumulation into the peak. A lot of coaches, at least I know I do things this way, and I know a lot of the top coaches do things this way. A peak week isn't something where it's like, oh, we're just going to kind of like do this off season, we're going to diet, and then once we get to peak week, we're going to figure out what works. That peak week is being set up through all of that shit. That peak week is set up through the whole entire prep, and that whole entire prep is set up through the whole entire off season. So you can't bounce coaches like that. But
for sure, we should specify. Like, we frame the question like that just because it's an interesting question.
yeah,
But the real life answer is obviously it would be the same. What off season to prep for sure.
Yeah, that's something I don't think a lot of people know. But because as an athlete, when you do have a coach, you are supposed to just kind of be a robot, shut yourself off, and just do what they tell you to do. But what that coach is doing isn't as simple as like, oh, I see this picture, like, let's just do this week. It really is like off-season sets up a prep sets up a peak week. That's how it works.
100%. Yep, 100%. Okay. Now this closing question, I feel like we'll spend a good amount of time on, so this would be a good thing to end with. Build your dream gym with 10 pieces only. Brand specific, so you got to say like Nautilus pullover, Cybex leg press.
Fuck
the reason this is going to take a while is because I remember when you sent this in the chat, and I was super excited about it, and then I was like, fuck, dude, I'm going to have to Google and make a list of this because I can't think of 10 in a like I can think of everything in my mind right now already, but like I'm trying to think of like, damn, 10, and then I want to make it useful for like
it's
the body.
It's
you should have set us up a little bit better than this. We're gonna struggle.
Okay, I'll start while you guys are clicking around.
It's hard. 10 pieces of equipment that we have to train our whole body with.
Yeah. Let's do this. To make this a little smoother. Let's all go around and pick one. Then we'll all go around and pick two. Let's do it like that.
We assume that like these are going to be machine specific, but free weights like barbell stuff, like dumbbell stuff, is all just kind of. Let's say you've already got a full dumbbell rack and you've already got barbells and benches. Yes, and squat racks. So it's just machine specific. That's easy. Let's go.
Yes. All right. My first pick is Cybex squat press.
Oh, Cybex, yeah.
That I will go with Nautilus chest press.
Flat or incline?
Flat.
Milan, you go next, or do you want me to go
I
next?
like the Atlantis hack squat.
Okay.
I was gonna do the Nautilus single arm pull down. That
Wait,
one's
what?
dude.
I love that one. We
That
have that in my
plate-loaded Nautilus single arm pull down is cracked. That is like a hacked machine. That shit works too damn good.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's so good, man.
That's
All
like
right,
one of the best back pieces that you can get.
that's gonna be one of my 10 for sure. I'll just fuck it. I'll just say that now. Nautilus pull down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Tyler, you're second.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm still looking it up, brother. I might go before me.
Josh, you got one
I
ready?
like all of the. Like if I'm going back day,
Mm.
I like the prime pull down. The one
Okay.
that's I'm trying to see which one it is. Is it this one?
I don't think I've ever used the prime.
I don't know
pull.
where it is.
Is it
Oh no, it's the prime row.
Oh, it's a row.
The
Oh, the seated row?
yeah, seated row.
Mm-hmm. That's a great one.
It's the plate loaded one.
Yep, we have that
Yeah.
one.
Damn, this thing's $4,000.
Yeah,
Holy!
prime is
This is
crazy
the fun-
expensive.
Equipment is so much fun, dude, because here, listen. This is okay. It's the same reason that I'm so into sneakers and Jordans and stuff. It's so much fun to build a collection of this shit because it's all hard to
Yeah.
find. It's all really expensive. People really want to get it. Like people don't know about certain ones that are like that Nautilus single arm pull down machine. I feel like is like one of those holy grail pieces that like everybody
Agreed.
they knew it was out there kind of thing. I think
Agreed.
that building a gym and equipment, and that's why I was so excited about this question.
Mhm.
It's so interesting to me. It's so much fun. Same reason I like to do the sneaker stuff.
Mhm.
I don't have a desire of owning a gym, a public gym or anything, but I really like equipment. I'm glad that both of the gym owners for both the gyms I go to here, both they'll take my like suggestions as far as like what equipment they'll ask me, they'll see like if they can try to get stuff, and also they're just very big collectors and they have a lot of good stuff on their own already.
Hell yeah. Okay, so Milan, your second pick was the prime seated row.
Yeah.
Josh, what you got second?
Hammer strength incline press.
Ooh, hammer
Solid.
strength.
Classic. 3, I'm going Smith machine.
Yeah, I need a Smith. That's my third.
Smith machine's good
yeah.
for a lot of things for sure, but
Mhm.
I really I don't actually use a Smith machine all that often. That's the only reason I leave it out. But I would say that like if I had to have a home gym with only one piece of equipment, it would be a Smith machine because you can do everything on it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can
think
get a
I'm
full
gonna have.
workout with the Smith machine for sure.
I
Mm.
got a chest supported T-bar row.
Chest support.
Oh, yes.
Those are good. Those are really, really good.
Solid pick. Joshy,
Bodymaster hack squat.
hack squat, or are you talking about the one where you face into it?
No, it's the Bodymaster's hack squat.
Oh, it's the hack. Okay.
It's a lot, not a lot. It's a bit steeper than other hack squats. That's why I like it so much because it's not like it does create a lot more of like a difficulty with how steep it is.
Mhm.
But the big thing for me is the foot plate can adjust slightly. And
Okay.
the problem that I had is the Cybex hack squat, which is what I used to do it on all the time. It's
Mhm.
too slanted. So like we
Yeah.
have a video on one of these when I was 20 years old and I was doing 8 plates a side of that shit.
Yeah.
It's so slanted. I feel like it's not as difficult, but also that foot plate, the way that it's set, it fucks my knees. It just destroys them. So that Bodymaster hack squat is
Mhm.
incredible. I love it.
I got one more. Which I'm shocked, Neil, you ain't say this one.
Which one?
Pullover machine.
Pull over. That was gonna be. That's my next pick.
I don't
Yeah.
like pullover machines at all.
Nautilus.
The one where like, you set up like this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I don't want to say this because it's not actually true, but this is how I feel in that machine. There's people wider than me. I feel like my shoulders are too wide for me to sit into it comfortably.
I feel like it's a.
It
I,
depends.
f-
It depends
I
on
feel
what
like
on the
it's a
machine.
height. I think it's a height thing too, because all my friends who, yeah, I feel like you either love or hate the pullover machines, and all my friends who hate them are tall.
Yeah, I
Mm.
like to get the cable. I stand upright
Yeah.
and I do it like that. That's how I like
Mm.
to do it. But we have a really good one at Butler Pro Gym that is chain driven that I've
Mhm.
tried, and I can kind of get behind it. But it really is just like it has the bar, and then it comes down like this, and then you have your elbow pads.
Mhm.
I feel like I have to go out like wider than the elbow pads in order to feel comfortable. In order to do that, it's so weird. I'll like grab around and I'll hold onto the bar
Mhm.
of it instead of just using the pads for my elbows. So I'm
Yeah, I
hanging.
don't use. I actually don't use the pads either.
Yeah, that's the only way that I can do it, and it still just doesn't quite feel the way that I want it to. So I just don't use that.
No, that's totally fair. So, okay, so the pullover is my fourth pick as well. Uh, Milan,
I think, am I on my third or my fourth?
I think we're on fourth.
I only got three, or I'm gonna be on my third neck. Oh no, I've got three.
You've got
Yeah.
three,
Because I said the Atlantis hack, then the prime
and the
seated row,
prime
Smith,
and the Smith. Oh yeah,
and
so
then
then you're fourth.
yeah, it would definitely be a seated calf. Probably
Seated
the
calf.
hammer strength, yeah.
I like that.
Okay,
My
nice.
calves are shit, so I need to have that, you know?
That's the spirit. I should
Yeah.
definitely throw a calf exercise on here too.
Yeah.
Damn
Brilliant.
it. Okay. Oh, what was your fourth, Josh?
I'm trying to think. Oh, so the Gen 1 Super Pullover 3, it's a Nautilus machine. That's the chain driven lat pull machine that we have. Let me see if I can see that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
We got like four of those old Nautilus Gen 1 chain driven machines that are incredible.
That's freaking sick, dude.
My next pick is going to be a raw motive chest supported row.
Okay.
I don't know how to. I don't. This is the first time I ever used this machine was when I started going to one of the gyms that I go to. It's called the Refinery. They have one there. I used it there for the first time. It's like a low row, so it's more of like a trap row kind of thing, or like a low lat row, depending on which grip you hold. But you
Okay.
lean down into it like you're facing on the ground, like really low, and it's like this line of pull. It's a lot lower of a line of pull.
hmm
I like that one a lot.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I don't have any chess pieces yet. I'm gonna go Nautilus flat press.
Is that a seated flat press or a lying flat press?
Seated. The one I'm thinking of is seated.
Bitch, that was the one I was gonna pick.
It's
I
okay. I've
love
stolen
that
like
thing.
two of Tyler's so far, so
Flat press feels so good. I can't do it for whatever reason. Being seated in a position like this to do it just feels so much better.
yeah,
Mm.
agreed. I like how that one converges a little bit too, but it doesn't over converge. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
dude.
Tyler?
It's going to be a dip machine, plate level.
Nice. Nice. Like the hammer strength?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a solid one. That's
Yeah.
a good pick. Oh yeah, we gotta think about bison tries too. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Are we doing this based off of effective or like enjoyment? Because there's a lot of machines that I enjoy that I don't use because they're not effective for me.
Well,
I'm going by effectiveness.
Yeah,
If it was
I
going to be
think
purely
mine.
enjoyment, I think that my list is going to be primarily leg exercises, like true squat and stuff.
just think of it as like you've got to actually do a prep with only these machines.
Fuck.
Like you
Yeah,
don't
so
got anything else.
I have like mainly lower body stuff,
Mhm.
and then like two back ones. So the Atlantis seated row and the Atlantis lat pull down, and then I need a hamstring leg extension, hack squat,
Yeah.
Smith leg
Well, see,
press,
I kind of
and
figured
seated
out,
calf.
since it's a given that we have dumbbells and barbells and stuff, then I don't really need too many leg things for equipment. I don't need extensions or whatever. I can do RDLs and squats and probably get away with that, to be honest.
I love me a leg extension though.
I
Right.
like leg extensions too, but I don't know. I need to find a leg extension that goes a fuck of a lot heavier than any of the ones that I use because I do max out every leg extension and every hamstring curl I've ever been in.
Single leg, bro.
I know I can do single leg with it damn near maxed out.
Chill on the insulin. What the hell is going on?
Come on.
It's just legs.
Chill on the GH. Come on.
It's just legs. I don't know why. I wish my upper body would respond the same way to shit, but that's why I like to train legs so much because it's just like I feel so fucking strong.
Milan, what's your 5th?
Hamstring curl.
Hamstring curl.
Lay down.
What brand?
Yeah. Honestly, all of them are great, but I'd have to say, I'm trying to think of the one I always use at. I don't know what brand. I think it's a Prime.
Hmm.
I don't even know.
Prime one's
I gotta
really good.
one that I'm not too short for. I gotta see which one this is.
Whichever one, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh?
I'm trying to think. I'm looking at a couple different ones that I want to choose because I'm just trying to decide between like now that we're thinking a little bit more about effectiveness as far as we want it to be effective. Fuck, dude. Then I might want to pick some kind of hamstring exercise. I'm trying to think of what this machine is though. It's a, you know those kneeling single leg hammy curl machines? They're plate loaded and you stand up in them like that. That's the one that I want. But I'm
I
trying
guess
to.
a Nautilus has one of those.
Nautilus and Hammer Strength both have one, I think.
Hammer Strength,
It's
yeah. Hammer Strength one is
probably-
good.
It's most likely the hammer strength one then because I have access to 4 different ones and this specific one is the only one that I like and that's why I'm trying to figure out which it is.
Mm.
But that's what
Is it the one where the little knee pad where you kneel moves from side to side?
Yeah, it goes over like that.
Oh, yeah, that's Hammer Strength.
That's Hammer Strength, yep.
I figured. I like a lot of hammer strength stuff, so.
Yeah, I like the Hammer Strength, the hamstring curl, leg extension, and I like their seated calf.
Yep.
And standing calf too, but seated for me just works better.
My next pick is going to shit on all of your guys' picks because it is so smart and strategic. Just saying.
Wait, so your number 5 though was the
It's the hammer curl body mass. It's the hammer strength body mass. Or fuck, what is wrong with shit?
All right, my
hammy curl. That's why it was fucking me up.
All right, my 6th.
So what is it, Josh?
I can't say. Right? Go around.
My 6th is let's go Prime seated leg curl.
Damn it! All right, well, that literally
the seated leg
right there. Exactly that one.
Oh man, I might have to switch that one with my lay down, but
I love them.
I technically have a lot more left.
Well, shit. Then I'll use the leg extension Prime. I love those plate loaded.
Wait, we're not saying we can't overlap here, right?
No, we can.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, shit, this is way harder than I need to start.
It just makes it harder for us to think about it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, how about you, Milan?
Did I say? Well, I kind of named all of them like before, but it would be. Oh no, I said all of them. I think.
Oh, did you just rattle them off?
Yeah, but I think I still have 3 left on the list.
Okay.
But,
What's your amazing pick, Josh?
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Shit on all of us.
Free motion dual cable machine. It's the one with the pin loaded that has the arms that move every single direction, and you have any kind of.
Oh, I fucking hate that thing. You like that thing?
You can do so many on that. There's
no,
so...
I know. I just don't like it.
I'm not a fan of the ones that move the arms either. I like the situation of one, but not the arm ones because the weights are so weird. At least the ones.
Oh no, the ones that I've had, the free motion one that is there is like brand new. It's really nice. The arm moves literally any direction you want, both of the arms. So if you want to use it as a single cable machine, you could just set one of the arms up and do whatever the fuck you want. That thing is like.
I'm not laughing at you, Josh. Something just came into my head.
Well, you can laugh at me all you want. I don't care.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm saying I'm not. I just thought of in Dodgeball when it's like one of the first scenes when the guy, he's the cheerleader, his name's Justin,
Yeah.
and he's like all tangled in the cable machine, and he's like this, and he can't
Dude.
get out of it. Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
gosh, thought about
Speaking of
that.
dodgeball, I would so much rather lift at Average Joe's than the other fucking Planet
Fuck,
Fitness looking
fuck it.
gym.
Oh, hell
Uh,
yeah.
Globo Gym.
Yeah, Globo Gym.
Josh, that was a really good pick because I completely forgot about cables. So I'm gonna go with
Me too. So I was proud of that one.
I'm gonna go with the prime version of what you just described because we have that at my gym and it's really, really nice.
I don't
The
think I've
prime.
used it yet.
I think I'm just too little for it. Like the arms
Yeah.
they just go too far out. And then also like switching the things, I struggle so hard. Like, can somebody help me, please?
If you use the one that I have, or even maybe the one that Neil has, I promise it's so easy. It's not even heavy. Like when you pull the
Yeah.
thing out, the arm just
Yeah.
moves so freely and easily. Like it depends on how well
Excuse
taken
me.
care of it is.
Yeah, true.
Tyler?
It is going to be a seated, isolated, plate-loaded row. I can't remember. I don't know the brand. I've only used this machine once, but
Okay.
typically it's like it's plate loaded, leg extended, and you're just pulling it. But you can plate load.
Okay.
I can't remember the
I think
brand.
that's similar to the Prime one that I brought up because I
Yeah.
think it's a single. Oh no, that one's a they do have a single arm one though. Where you can kind of like really get the stretch, really pull the
Yeah.
elbow back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was in love when I used that thing. I was like, this is dope as hell.
Milan?
Did I say the Atlanta slap pull down yet?
No.
No. Well,
I think
not
anybody
officially.
said
I think you
it.
mentioned it.
I
Yeah.
love me a pull down.
Hell yeah. Josh?
Body Master overhead tricep extension.
Nice.
Okay.
That is a very hard machine to come by.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry.
I got nervous there. I was like, "Whoa, you okay?"
Dude, fuck. I just realized that. How do we only have 3 picks left? And I don't even have a leg extension. I don't
That's
even
why
have.
I'm writing them down because I'm making sure that I have enough of each thing. And
I'm
Yeah,
writing them down too, but this is fucking
I'm missing
hard.
3 of them still somehow.
Okay, so. Well, there's a lot of buys and tries you can do with the cable, so that's good that I have that.
And dumbbells, yeah. So that's why I'm like,
And dumbbells. Okay, then I'm just gonna go prime leg extension. That's a must. Tyler,
I got hammer strength, next press.
neck press?
Yep. Next. It's called next. N-E-X-T. Next
Oh,
okay, you're trying to get like the
Nexzilla.
press. Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
Head curl machine.
Hey, I
next
know y'all seen them
podcast
old
we'll all
men
measure
lift
our necks.
Dude, my neck is fucking huge. My neck's over 20 inches.
Holy
Oh, for real?
shit!
Yeah, dude.
How?
it.
My
Damn.
girl, the only reason I know that is my girl bought me a chain and it didn't fit. So we're like, huh. So we measured my neck and it was like, yeah, it's like 20 and a quarter or something like that.
Dude, my waist on stage is like a 21. How
That's
the fuck?
hilarious. Wow, my neck is the same size as your
I
waist.
gotta measure my neck now.
That's amazing.
Josh.
I got to. I can't not know, especially when you
Yeah.
come in here with big numbers like that. We got to see.
Neck measuring contest, bro.
Oh my god.
Milan, what are you doing for number 8?
Fuck. That's tough. I need some type of lateral machine for sure.
Good idea.
I don't know the name of the one. It's like a standing one with a you
Arsenal?
can change the height. I think that's the one, yeah.
Oh, change the height. No, that's probably.
Like you can change the platform of the height, and then the arms are like they're like longer arms, so you can kind of
That
you
might
can
be
either
New
pull
Tech.
them out closer to you
Yeah.
or yeah.
New Tech has one like that. Is it a pretty new machine?
Yeah, I would say it's new.
Newer? Yeah, it's probably New Tech. I actually
I mean,
really
like Olympia, where I train, has an older version of it,
like.
but I don't know what. Let me see if I can see here which one this is. I think it might be a Life Fitness one,
Oh,
but
okay.
but other I think Atlantis has one too.
Dude, Life Fitty has some sleepers, man.
Yeah, Olympia is like all old Life Fitness stuff, and it just
Really?
hits different. Oh, what am I saying? I need like adductor and abductor on there.
Fuck.
Nah,
Yeah,
just
those are
do
my
deep
last
squats.
two.
Just do deep squats. You'll be fine.
That's
With my
coming.
torn knee?
That's coming from the guy with. That's coming from the guy with the genetic marbles for legs. Don't take never
Right.
don't take much
Yeah.
advice on legs.
I don't do. I mean, I do them now. I do the end of my exercise adductors, but
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
also
think
I'm old. I can't do squats no more.
you're not fucking old. Oh my
Yes, I
gosh.
am.
Jesus.
How old are you again?
She's like 29 or 30.
31.
There you
Hey,
go.
hey, hey,
Either
hey,
way, how's
hey,
that old?
first
We're
off,
so screwed if 30's old.
Bitch, the
age
moment I
age
turned
is a
30,
mentality thing, okay?
weeks after I tore my knee, stretching. Stretching.
Hey, it happens to the best of us. But don't blame it on age, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
You're
playing
calling
Uh,
me
I'm
you're
playing
old,
victim to
right?
my age.
You're 30 right now?
I'm 29.
29. Yeah,
Just turned
you're
29 in
saying Neil's
July.
getting old.
I am getting old, dude.
Just wait till you get to
Look at
30.
my
I'm
hairline,
telling
bro.
you. I'm telling you.
Dude,
Hey.
I'm
Josh,
wait,
what's your number 8, Josh?
I'm trying to figure out what manufacturer it is because the only issue that I have with this, I don't have an issue with this machine. I really like it, but my gym, this is back when they were like, and they still do this. They just spray paint a lot of the fucking machines, so you don't even know what they are sometimes
Oh yeah.
because
Oh.
they want it all to be like black and red and stuff. So they change the leather to red, but it's a plate-loaded leg extension.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
okay, yeah.
not, yeah, it's not like a typical plate-loaded leg extension like what you would see normally, but like the weight is off on the side.
I was gonna ask you, is it one side and then there's three different
No, it's an older piece of equipment than that. So it's like you have the leg extension going this way, right? Like you're facing in like this.
Yeah.
The plates are loaded on the side, all like in front like that. So then you're like
Oh.
the leverage of it is crazy because the plates are loaded right where the pad is. So you have to move all
So
of
the
that.
weight's in
There's
front
no
of
help.
you.
Yeah, there's no leverage help whatsoever.
That might be the hammer strength.
I'm thinking it is just because of the way that it's built, like the actual like
Yeah.
mechanics of the machine, the way that it actually moves, it seems like it'd be a hammer strength piece, but like I said, I don't know. It's just spray painted black, but I'm assuming so.
Is it isolateral or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hammer strength for sure. I'm pretty sure.
I don't like unilateral extension machines specifically. It has to be a unilateral, like I can use a bilateral extension to do unilaterals.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I only got 2 more picks. Okay. Okay, we got a Smith. I think I still need a hack squat though. Yeah, I'm gonna say I actually for the same reason, Josh. I don't know what the brand is of the hack squat at my gym, but I love it. It might be Body Masters actually. Maybe.
Uh,
Uh,
when you unrack the weight to do a rep, where are the handles that you're unracking at? Are they
okay.
below or above? Oh, they're at your shoulders?
Yeah.
Might not be Body Masters then. Body Masters is
Okay.
like down here.
Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know what brand it is, but I'm just gonna say hack squat, specifically the one at my gym because I love it. I'll see
The
if I
one
can.
hack squat that Neil has.
Yes, Neil's hack squat.
I'm gonna say pendulum.
Solid.
Probably the Atlantis one.
Solid. My gym has a Predator pendulum, and it is heavy as fuck. Uh, Hunter Labrada came and trained on it, and he was like, "This is way heavier than the Atlantis one."
Yeah, we've got a swing squat machine.
Oh, that's cool, bro. That's old
Yeah,
school.
I haven't used it yet, but I might want to try it out and see how it is. But that thing is huge. You feel
Well,
like you're in a spaceship just strapping into that fucking thing.
Oh, dude, I bet. Yeah, those things are massive. Milan, what's your number 9?
The adduction.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Fuck,
abduction, adduction. So that's my 8 and 9. Yeah.
I really want one of those too. That might have to be my number 10. I don't. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's got to be a calf raise. Damn it! I
I
could do.
thought you had that around
I,
already.
I no, but I could do calf raises in the Smith machine or on the leg press.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm not
you
about
could.
to train calves if I can only pick 10 machines. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll do calf raises with dumbbells.
That's a good point, bro.
I need
Plus,
it.
for us, we're not even really judged on our calves. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. Hmm. Josh, what was your number 9?
I'm trying to remember the it for some reason. Well, I
Just
know it's
gonna
Body
be
Masters.
back.
Okay, it's just a Body Masters. Body Master Pec Deck.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Think of all the things you can do on a pec deck too. That's another machine that you got a lot more to work with.
True. Rear delts. I'm torn between a pec deck and a preacher curl.
Oh shit.
I think I need a preacher curl. I gotta bring up these arms. We'll go prime preacher curl.
See, that's one that would be an enjoyment thing for me. I don't feel like I need a preacher curl to like my biceps or another body part that's kind of just takes less for me,
Yeah.
but I really enjoy doing preacher curls.
Yeah. Right. Sweet. I'm pretty happy with these 10.
I've got one more on mine, I believe, that I've got to fill.
Tyler, what's your number 10?
Uh,
Last one.
I know the pec deck sounds like a great thing, but I think I'm gonna do incline calf raise.
Okay. I dig it.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Let's hear it, Josh.
The reason I'm doing this is because I like this machine a lot as far as enjoyment goes. If I was to have to pick something for biceps that wasn't going to be preacher curl, it would be this one. Nobody really has this machine, but it's the Nautilus Gen 1 chain-driven unilateral bicep curl.
Okay.
Somebody
You
want to
said-
pick up
Whoa! That sounded like a
the-
that sounded like a rap. Say it again.
The pad's set up here like this, so you're sitting it like this,
Yeah.
Oh,
like that. That thing is crazy nice.
I know
I
what
like.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can really get that fully shortened.
Yeah, the stretch on it's crazy too. Like something about having your arm up here in this position and curling down like that is just I like
Mhm.
it. But that's what I would pick for number 10. I'm sure that I'm going to regret that though, because there's a lot of machines that I'm probably not thinking about right now. And I'm gonna go to the gym today and I'll be like, fuck, this is the one that I wanted.
Right. I know. Milan, what was your last pick?
Hyperextension.
Hyperextension. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, we should go around and read off our lists now just to
Okay.
put a stamp on it. So I got
Yeah.
Cybex squat press, Nautilus single arm pull down, same one as Josh. Smith machine, Nautilus pullover, Nautilus flat press, prime seated leg curl, prime cable cross, prime leg extension, hack squat, I can't remember the brand, and prime preacher curl. Damn.
A lot of prime.
A lot of prime and a lot of Nautilus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nautilus makes
I
great
think-
stuff. Nautilus it either makes really good equipment or really fucked equipment though. But
True. Yeah, dude. True. I think I got everything I need here. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
anything I don't have, I can do in the Smith or just free weight.
yeah, I got Nautilus Explode single arm pull down. That's the same one that you had.
Yep.
Hammer strength incline press plate loaded. Body Masters hack squat. Raw motive chest supported row. Free motion dual cable machine. I don't give a fuck if it's free motion or not. I just want that dual cable machine basically.
Yeah.
Then I've got we don't know what brand that single leg hammy curl is, but I want that plate loaded single leg hammy curl.
I think it's hammer strength.
I don't know if this one is. This
Oh,
one
okay.
specifically, I don't know if it is. That's why I was like, I've used a couple different ones. This specific one that is at Butler's is the one that I like most.
Mm.
It doesn't seem like it would be hammer strength based off of the way that it's like that, the swinging over the knee rest thing, the way that all that happens is just, I don't know if that makes sense. I just feel like when you're around a lot of this equipment, you kind of see like similarities in the way that they're like engineering it.
Mhm.
It doesn't seem like something hammer strength would do. Like Raw Motive has some of the most unique engineering in their equipment as far as like what I've seen. So, but that one, Body Master overhead tricep extension, hammer strength plate loaded leg extension, Body Master pec deck, and then the Nautilus Gen 1 unilateral bicep curl. So if I wanted to open a gym with this, I would have a really fucking hard time finding some of those.
Yeah, dude. No kidding.
Especially that overhead tricep extension machine would be a pain in the ass to find that one.
Oh
Yeah. I'm definitely like,
yeah.
$3 to $5 grand a machine on my list between Knob and Prime for sure.
Prime is
Tyler, Tyler, what was your full list?
So I didn't know we was making the list. Actually, writing it down.
Yeah.
So I don't remember everything I did. Don't remember everything, but
If you
as
can
far
do
as,
this
like,
from memory, I'm going to be really impressed, dude.
I have ADHD. That's why I had to write it down. I write everything down.
So started with the squat press, T-bar row, the isolated row. Then we talked about hack squat. Then I did the pendulum, vertical calf raises, hammer strength neck press, Nautilus chest press flat. That's 8. And then pec deck from you, Neil. And there was something else I shared with you.
Did you already say the calf raise?
Yes, I said the calf raise.
Oh,
It was something early. It was like your fourth or fifth.
mine?
Yeah.
Let's see. Pullover, Nautilus flat
Pullover.
press.
That's a pullover.
Oh, the pullover.
Yep, because I said it before you.
Got you. That's right. That's right.
Really?
Hey,
Damn, dude, my list is fucked. I don't even have a row on
You got
here.
your dumbbells.
You guys want to see?
You need some rows.
I have no rows on here. Damn it.
Yeah.
Well,
I got no leg extension.
I got dumbbells, I got barbells, and I
Yeah.
got a cable. I'll be fine. I'll
Yeah.
be
you
fine.
guys want to see something wildly disappointing?
Huh.
No.
Ready for this? There's 2. Okay. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Just wait. This next one's worse.
Dude, I would be so fucking cheesed.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
Well, at least that looks like a clean break. Like, you could probably...
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Remove-
definitely more
removing?
fixable than the
Yeah.
Achilles.
Glue it.
Oh. I know.
Oh.
This one, fuck. This one is my first trophy I ever got,
Dude,
and
that's so sad, man.
yeah, my dog knocked this one down. So the ankles, dude, just
Aw.
all the way around. It still
That's-
stands up just fine, but the arm, that was my overall trophy, so I was bummed out about that one.
That's heartbreaking,
Just
man.
gotta get another
Glue
one.
it and make
Yeah.
it look similar.
Oh, that's so sad. Well,
Yeah.
pretty soon you'll have a bunch of pro trophies, so those won't
Oh,
even
me
matter.
too.
Yeah,
I
I'll
talked
have
so much.
my-
I talked so much shit to Fuad about that at
I
the
just wanted
show.
a sword. But I wouldn't have.
100%.
Would've
No,
been
he
a
does.
great
He does
sword.
one every year. So I usually work his show, and then this
Oh,
year I
that
was
you
like, I'm
didn't
gonna
do
compete
swords?
in it, and
They're
then
coming.
he always gives like a helmet and a sword, and
That's cool.
You know what? Though they don't do swords anymore at a lot of NPC shows, and I don't know if this is locally like what happened here or if this is what happened in general. But somebody dropped the
I'm
sword on their
serious.
foot, like when they took
Well,
it
that person's a
out
fucking
and stabbed their
loser.
foot, and they sued and won.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you're too stupid to
That's-
handle the fucking, like obviously you're gonna hurt yourself.
That's
That
a
shouldn't
human
be-
error.
You have to take it away from everybody else.
That's everywhere, dude. I think what I heard is that they're coming back next year. They just had to make changes to them. Probably like not sharpen them. would be my guess.
I don't think they sharpen them anyways, and they definitely don't harden them enough to where they're useful swords. They just show swords, so it's
Yeah.
the fuck are you so stupid that you and why would you just suing for that? That just reminds me of like
What?
a while back when that lady sued McDonald's because their chicken nuggets were hot or something like that, and she won.
I saw that one. I
Like
saw
that. Or
that.
maybe she got 9 instead of 10. I don't remember, but this is why this is why law teams with all these businesses are so specific and there's so many like
Excuse me.
stringencies like that because people sue over dumb shit, they win, and then they add
And
it in
win,
as
yeah.
like disclaimers of some sort.
Yeah.
So then you can't get around that loophole anymore.
Well, if she sued because they were hot, that's really stupid. But if,
Oh, no,
if
there
they,
was
if
somebody
they
that
chipped her a
sued.
nugget, I totally understand where she's coming from.
That's what it was. So somebody sued because they got 9 instead of 10. And then somebody also sued because the coffee was too hot or something like that. That's what it was. So there's
The
two
coffee
separate.
was too hot.
Yeah,
But
there's
Yeah, I
they
remember that
didn't
one.
explicitly say how hot it was.
because I remember that being such a meme, and I was like, oh my god.
Okay, If someone sues though because they had 9 nuggets
It's not
instead
that
of
hard.
10
Like they
and they win, shouldn't they just get 1 chicken nugget?
No,
I
$2
mean,
million
good on
instead.
them. Like
Like what? That makes no
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
sense.
that amount. I know it was a pretty close to. Yeah, fuck it,
Right.
that's a hustle.
I mean, I guess if you can make millions doing that, then
You just got to find out which restaurants
Wow.
have stuff like that, which ones you can sue
yeah,
for shit.
they make a
That's
living off of that.
Yeah.
That's a career.
Yeah, there are people that literally do that.
no
That's true.
kidding.
Every job, yep. Every job they find, I know there was one person that was working like construction jobs. Then there was like the ones he picked specifically like left out something, and he would somehow hurt himself in that regard. And they called
Ridiculous.
on after he did the 4th one, and
Well,
then he
guys,
couldn't get hired. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
got
know
heavy
that
work
it's
soon.
time to wrap soon because Tyler's on his 2nd meal since we started. So that's it.
Oh well, yeah.
In the meal too. This is new.
What's meal 3 right now, Tyler?
200 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken, a whole banana, and 20 grams of nut butter.
Do you throw the banana and the nut butter in with the chicken? Me too, bro.
A little
that
salt in it.
shit. I love that shit.
Hold on, that's important to me because I got roasted so fucking hard for this about like a year ago when I was putting my almond butter in my chicken and I was
It's
telling people
bomb.
almond butter and cinnamon in your chicken, it's good, I promise. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And then Nick Walker does it, and now everyone's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know how I know that it tastes good? Like why I figured that out? Because when I worked in the coal mines, I was blending my chicken and rice and stuff a lot and drinking it like that. When you do that, you don't season it. And then I just get sick of flavor for a while. The more on track that I am, the less I care. So I stopped seasoning my food entirely. So I just eat blended boiled chicken. Or no, it was just shredded chicken. But here's the thing. And this
That
is why I
sounds
like to
disgusting.
do it. Because it
Oh, you
doesn't
know.
taste like anything. Boiled chicken that's shredded tastes like nothing. So when something tastes like nothing, you can go whatever fucking direction you want with it. Why do I have to put salt and pepper on it? Why can't I put cinnamon and almond butter on it? Like it's gonna taste like its own different thing. Right?
Wait,
know,
Josh,
I
you
think-
don't salt
think
any
it's-
of your
I think
food?
the
I
setup is
salt
different.
it like
Okay.
for the actual needing of sodium, but not for the
Okay,
flavor
okay.
profile of it. I don't put
Okay.
any
Yeah.
on it though usually.
Good. I was gonna say, bro, your pumps are about to be 100 times better if you've salted your food before.
No, I salt it. I just salt
Okay.
it. Like my eggs, I'll salt those too.
Yeah.
Hey Tyler,
Dude,
No,
we
no,
don't have
no.
that here.
Listen, but it work. Hey, all right.
80
Yeah, we
grams.
don't got that shit.
No, yes. That's why this is almost empty.
80 grams, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, 160 total grams a day.
Tyler and I are over here with
yeah.
our frickin'
Can't really do that anymore.
Walden Farm shit. 0 calorie.
Bruh.
15
Yeah, but then,
grams.
like, because I don't season my food. If you look in my fridge, there's 0 condiments in here. There's just my jam for my post workout, which I don't even. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep you guys on here for too long if I keep going. Main shit that I do. So my post workout meal is
would-
rice cakes and jam, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
How would you eat that?
I put jam on the rice cake.
Do you
Do
scoop
you
it?
have rice cakes and then a bowl of jam,
Especially if it's these unflavored rice
Yeah.
cakes, right? Yeah.
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 I eat the tablespoons of jam real quick, and then I just grab my rice cakes, and then I go downstairs and do my work and stuff, and I just sit
Yeah,
there and
I'm
munch
like,
on
whoa.
the rice
Holy
cake.
shit.
Dude, I feel like
I don't think I can do that mentally. That's like
Someday-
when people say they love
It's
peanut
so
butter and they just
easy.
eat it out the
Easier.
jar like consistently. I'm like, I just can't do that. It has to
someday,
be on something.
yeah, no, someday when we're all hostile sponsored athletes, and I really want to be on
Oh my
Bro
God,
Chat
I know.
with freaking Josh so that I can see Fuad react to your food shit.
100%.
'Cause I feel like
Dude, I
it would
don't know.
drive him crazy.
No, he'd say, what the fuck is
conflicted
wrong
because
with
I'd be
you?
like, yeah, I
That's
don't
what he
season
would
my
say.
food, and this
He
is why I
talks
do
so
my
much shit to me,
post-workout
this
and
guy.
fucking whatever.
Yeah. He'd be like, eat some McDonald's.
Then I would show him my DoorDash order history, and he would see like, oh, so Like if I am like not on track or whatever the fuck, I will eat like a random. This is something he'd like too. I fuck with oatmeal, so I'll eat like a vat of oatmeal like 3 times a day with eggs,
That
and
is
then
very fun.
DoorDash something like once or twice a day. So I think
Yeah.
he'd either be proud or he'd be pissed. We don't know.
Nah, he and I are gonna gang up on you and make fun of you for how you eat your food.
I'm not gonna sit here and make faces.
I'll redeem myself with the DoorDash thing for sure because if I go to my DoorDash history, I can see the dates on there, so I know when I was
Yeah.
having a rough time and when I wasn't. It'll be like 2 of them per day for a while. So every single day I used it, and then there'll be like a huge like gap where I was like just on track with everything,
Yeah.
never used it, and then it'll go back again to like every single day DoorDashing.
Yep.
It's like McDonald's, Taco Bell, mostly Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Fuad would appreciate the McDonald's for sure.
Yeah.
You might get back on his good side.
Yeah, because I eat like what you can do is you can order, and I think you can only do this on DoorDash here, but you can order the Big Mac, and then you can get extra patties put on it. So you can get 3 patties per
Do you
thing. So there's
eat
like
each
6 of those
patty
patties on a
separately
Big
and then
Mac.
the bun?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my
I
god.
deconstruct the whole thing. I'll eat the mac sauce with a spoon first.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
I can just picture like a little plate stacked with 6 patties
Oh,
just to
God.
the side, and then like bread. He's eating the bread like toast.
There's gotta be something like wrong for sure, because I eat all my food like that. When it's salmon, rice, and avocado, I eat all of the salmon, and then I just eat the avocado, and then I just eat the rice, and there's only salt on all of it. So I'm literally just eating
Very
just
specific.
avocado, like just avocado.
Oh my God, that is hilarious, dude.
It's easy, dude. It's all about convenience for me.
That is
Yeah, this is
hilarious.
great.
All right, I respect that. Well, guys, this was fun. I like
Indeed.
that format of
Yeah, for
like
sure.
starting with Instagram shit and then closing with questions. I feel like that worked well.
Yeah, but you didn't shout
Yeah.
yourself out. So now you're
For sure.
going to be on spot, and you have to shout yourself out real quick before we head off of here.
Oh, big
Who?
facts.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you only
you-
shout me, Tyler.
Oh shit. Okay.
We gotta see big. We gotta see big.
I want to
freaking
see
nail.
what color of tights you wore the other day.
Big weekend.
Is it the electric green?
Dude,
the cool
hopefully-
gray?
Hopefully the white ones.
Yes.
Nah, dude,
Love
did
them.
you guys try your new hostile shorts yet?
I love
Yeah,
shorts.
I like them. I'm not a big shorts guy, so I don't know how much of them I'll wear in public, but I like them.
I've never trained in short shorts before, but I do now. That's for sure.
I saw that post that you made about it.
Are you wearing them
Shit.
here?
They're really, really nice. I just don't wear shorts that much.
See, I
Here, we'll-
used to, and then I started wearing
We'll
baggy
start it
shorts.
off with this.
Oh, thank you. There you go.
Oh, they feel
Ugh.
great.
Boo.
I'm really liking doing deadlifts here,
Yeah.
especially with the angle. I've always hated angled Smith machines because you can't really do anything on them, but
Yeah,
for this one particular
Yeah.
exercise, it's
it
perfect.
tracks well.
Was
Yeah.
Damn, you're fucking
5 days ago
peeled.
you recorded that or just posted it 5 days ago?
Recorded.
You're a little bit lean. You might need to eat a little bit more
Must be
McDonald's.
nice.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, dude. I just don't. My body doesn't get fat.
I know, right? Isn't it weird? I'm the same way. It's
All
hard.
right.
Yeah, like I really gotta.
you're
Try
peeled
hard.
still.
Yeah, like this was last week.
Yeah.
6
You
days.
look like you're about 4 weeks out right now.
Thanks, guys. Oh,
You're welcome.
I'm really glad we decided to finish this way.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna go get McDonald's breakfast. No, I'm kidding.
You three, yeah.
Oh man,
I'm just
no, I
kinda
think
like,
we're all
I'm
looking
like
awesome. To
part-time
be honest.
right now.
Yeah, I need to get
Not
my
really
shit
doing
together.
much.
We'll see all of them better.
You're what?
No,
I'm basically part-time, actually, so I disagree with that.
Right.
I'm part-time right
Yeah.
now, pretty much. This is going to be my first week back in it since I moved.
Yeah.
2 days at
Hold on,
the
are you?
Yeah,
what
I
are
was
you doing
trying to,
right now?
like,
Are you
push
like
my
trying to
weight,
push your
like,
weight up,
it's
go
the
off
first
season,
time
or
I
are
was
you
on
just
the
kind of
podcast, it
maintaining?
was like
What are
going
you
really
focusing
well.
on?
And then I started my new job, which now I'm essentially working every day. And like my new job, I have to travel downtown. it's like an hour and a half. And then it's like I'm working like 10 to 12 hour shifts there. So like by the time I
An
get
hour and a
home,
half,
it's like
right?
2 a.m. and I'm like so
Oh,
fucking
shit.
tired. And when I'm there, I'm lifting a lot of stuff, moving around a lot. So I've actually lost weight since being there. So I'm trying to put on weights. Like, yeah, like that was my last leg workout pretty much. Like my legs, my quads have come up. Like I would say, yeah, my legs in general have come up a bit, but I want them to come up significantly more than that. So I don't know why this. Sorry. Let me see if I can see.
What hack squat is that?
It looks like an
very
Icarian, but
little.
I can't tell because that back pad is a lot wider. Or it's just
Very
Milan's
little.
just a really little
Hold
tiny
on,
person
let me
too.
see. Yeah.
It looks nice.
My
I like
back felt
that.
so fucked there, so I had to cut my workout. It was
Let's
so
get
annoying.
it. Come on.
My back, like, I
Yeah.
thought so because my so let me see
Yeah,
here
what was?
which one it is. It's
really?
well, because I have the band on it, so it's ends with TA. TA. Yeah, the band is can't really see it, but yeah, so because I have
Fuck yeah,
my
good
chiro
stuff.
actually told me, he's like, because your torso is so small and short, any impact or weight coming from the top can like really like put a lot of pressure on my spine. So I have to be really careful, and my hips are kind of tight too from just training legs so often. So like my third set there, I really felt my back like crunch, and I was like, oh fuck. And then because my abs are not as strong as they used to be, I really need to bring up my core strength. So yeah, goal is to bring up the core strength, bring up the legs. I'd like to probably just keep my upper body the same. My delts get really like round and peeled like the moment I start prep. Like if I even just take like 5 of Anavar, it's like they blow up. So yeah, so I'm like trying to stay away from that. But yeah, just hoping to bring up the legs a lot more. So that's been the focus. So yeah.
Hell yeah. That's my goal right now too.
Yeah, I got them in both colors.
Now we got
I'm happy
these.
they
Now we
fixed.
got these
Dude, everything
hostile
is so
short
big
shorts
on
for
me.
motivation.
Like this shirt, like look how big this is. Yeah. I'm so comfortable all the
Oh,
time.
these oversized shirts are
I'm so
these
comfortable.
oversized shirts are huge, and it's my favorite thing ever. I
Love
love
them.
Me too, man.
Love them.
I'm
Oh,
so
okay.
glad. I'm so glad I ignored the advice and didn't downsize.
I got the
Right.
same
Yeah.
size I
I would've
normally
been
get,
pissed.
and I'm happy. They're
Yeah,
huge.
dude.
I would've been
I'm
upset.
like, this is just right. You didn't either, Tyler?
Did you
No,
guys
I
did you guys
couldn't
all get
pop
the
shit,
blue
so that
one?
made me even
Because I didn't
more-
get the blue
more
one.
so get it.
Good.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Nick
to
was like, the
motivate you.
small is sold out. I was like, what
Yep.
do
I
you
got all
mean?
of
I
them.
did.
There's
I
always
got
a
every single one.
small, but it's sold out.
I did it too.
Yeah. Like I sent it almost right away.
Dude, they sold out fast, man. I think all the big
Yeah, they
sizes
did.
are already sold out.
And the
Damn.
uplift drop, I got all of those shirts too, and my washer bleached them
No.
all, so I don't have those anymore.
Fuck.
And those are my
Wow.
favorite.
That sucks, dude.
That's rough.
Yeah, and then I hit up Nick about it. He was able to replace 2 of them, but he wasn't able to get me a 3XL in any of the other sizes or colors. I
That's
got chestnut, and then I've got mauve. I think that's all I got now, though.
Hey,
Okay.
that mauve is big sexy, bro. You good?
No, they're
I
nice.
like that
Oh, it's so
mauve, dude.
cute.
I like that mauve.
He's just staring at me this whole goddamn time, man.
He's like, "What are you doing?"
It was a lot of fun, I agree.
Probably.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
this was a lot of fun.
Indeed.
Same time next week.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
technically did an
Next
updated
week
one.
we
My
can
mi-
do an
mine
update on our
changed
Olympia
a
picks because
bit.
we'll be 2 weeks
Yeah.
out.
100%.
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
I've seen a lot of stuff.
Did it? Okay, let's
Yeah, I
definitely
gotta
go
go
over
work.
that next week then for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll
I
start
would
the
want to do
show.
it now, but yeah, I've got to eat and I've got a client call soon. So I'd
Yeah,
sit on
we-
it
Bye, guys.
forever.
we got to get going. All right,
Peace,
guys.
y'all.
Talk soon.
See you guys.
Bye.